everybody, welcome back to the Positive Cake YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Hope you're all having a great time out there. Yeah, today we're going to be discussing something absolutely fantastic, something that we all need right now to empower ourselves and make ourselves feel more confident as we're moving forward. So yeah, I want to say a huge thank you to all my new subscribers, and especially to all the new view hours and view time that all you guys have been giving me. I'm absolutely smashing it at the moment. I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you very much. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Thank you very much. Welcome back everybody. Okay, today's video we're going to be talking about thinking big but doubt small. Yes, we're going to think about how we plan, how we think and how we act in regards to our future, and how we dispel the doubt that potentially can overwhelm us, sit over us, or even stop us thinking big. So yeah, today we're going to be discussing that. So in the first instance, what is the idea that you're thinking big of? Now, I know when it comes to self-esteem, sort of belief, you know, everyone has a little acorn of an idea, a little idea in which they want to start out with, something they want to really empower themselves with, move forward and really make it work for them, or even start a new task that they haven't started yet or have always dreamt of starting. So remember, with this, first thing we're going to talk about is thinking big. Okay, so thinking big. Start out with your idea. Find what idea it is that you're looking to move forward with. Is it career based? Is it something like a task or something that you want to achieve in life? Now, the biggest thing that you're going to worry about is your own mind. Doubt. Doubt is one of the things that will hold you back, stop you believing in what you're planning to do, or even just stop you in your tracks of even having the courage and conviction to carry it out. So it's about getting the right frame of mind, the right mental attitude to think big and doubt small. Now, one of the big tools that you can use to help yourself with this is thinking and writing down what it is you're planning on doing. Do a list, for instance, of a pro and a con. Now, that's one of the age-old things that a lot of people have done for over years, is look at the pros and cons. Now, it is a really good thing if you need to analyse, sit down, think about what it is that you're planning to do and how you're going to make it happen. What obstacles you might hit, what good things will come from it, what potentially bad things could come from it, or be hurdles in your way. So having a pro and con list is always a really good place to start. Definitely if you're starting out on a new idea or something you're not quite sure of. So make that one of the first things you decide to do. Have a pros and cons list, make that happen and get that down on paper and see the benefits, the good things, the one thing that really has excelled in this idea that allows you to think big, and look at the pros on this and look at them and think, right, these are things that will stop me thinking big. These are things that will give me potentially doubt or obstacles or hurdles. But if you look at them, you can find ways, if they're written down, to tackle one each at a time. For instance, nervousness. Nervousness is one of the big things that can really come over you. Like, for instance, speaking on camera, you know, standing up in front of a group of people. So look at ways where you can combat nervousness, because nervousness is, you know, it's in everybody. You know, everyone feels nervous. I feel nervous. You guys feel nervous. And it can be one of the things that sort of, instead of putting your hand up and answering a question, you go, no, I don't really want to answer that. But that's something you need to work on. Nervousness. Confidence is another thing. How confident are you? I find that there's, you know, you can be two types of people. You can be somebody who is really confident, somebody who'll stand up and talk and achieve the things they want to achieve. Or you get the people who just don't have that in them, don't have that confidence to push the boundary, push that potential embarrassment of maybe getting something wrong. So you've got to be able to try and find sort of courage and creativity in what your ideas are. And if you don't think that way, it's an easy hurdle to hit. But what other ideas, what other pros and cons could you really come up with? Now, I'm pretty sure the pros of, let's discuss a few of the pros in this idea. Pros to an idea is empowerment, success, getting you where you want to be. Now, this is one of the things that it's not something that potentially happens overnight. It's something you have to work at, something you have to work hard at. So the pros of pushing this idea, being the one to make this decision, stand up, make it happen for yourself, that will empower you. And then you'll find your cons list, the things on your cons list, your like sort of your embarrassment, your confidence, your shame, your just nervousness, your doubt, all these things will start shrinking really small, to the point where your pro list starts becoming bigger and your cons list becomes something smaller. Most of us, as we were growing up, been taught to sort of think small, think about basic things like survival, think about growing up, surviving, getting to the next stage. But that's one thing that you need to come out of as you get older, so to broaden your mind. Because once you see the potentials, that if you step outside your comfort zone, you go beyond survival and sort of like step over the boundary and move forward, or put yourself out into a place where you're not used to being, you'll find that your consciousness will grow. You'll start to understand the benefits of stretching those boundaries, moving those boundaries and getting yourself outside your comfort zone. And that is one of the things that you can expand on, one of the things that you can put potentially in your pros list and tick off your cons list. So having the right frame of mind, mentality and the right thoughts on this is vital to moving forward and starting with dreaming big and doubting small. Fear and doubt stops you believing that you're going to achieve something. It puts that doubt in your mind that something bad's going to happen as a result of you stepping out of this comfort zone or moving forward with your idea. Now, doubters are the one thing that you'll see if you look at confident people who've excelled, done well in life, been successful in business ideas, adventures, endeavours in their lives. They're the ones who have the belief that they can make this dream come true. They don't stifle the idea, they don't hold that idea back and decide, do you know what, it's better I don't do it than fail, because fear of failure is one of the worst things. Everyone has to fail in order to understand where you're going to come from, where you went wrong, so you can put it right. And if you don't put yourself on the line, if you don't make that decision to consciously dream big, move forward, then you won't know the areas in which you can fail in. Now, have you ever thought about that? Have you ever sat down and thought to myself, well, okay, I want to do this idea, I want to do this thing, but what if I fail? How's that going to make me feel? But also, how will it feel if it does go well? How's it going to feel if I get it right? If I dream big and make it happen? If I get out my own headspace and put myself on the line and move forward, how is that going to benefit me? Because the benefits outweigh the negatives, especially when it comes to dreaming big. Yes, you will stumble, you will fall, you potentially may fail in the beginning, but you have to get back up. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have the right mindset to know that you can continue to move forward. Do not lose that dream. Do not lose the belief in yourself. You can win. You can be successful. You can make this happen. But you need to keep your mind focused on dreaming big and quashing that doubt. The big difference between people who are successful, winners, assume that they can make it happen. They just need to learn how. Doubters expect not to be successful, for it to not go their way and to fail at some point. So what is the point? And this is where you need to get the right mindset. You need to move your head into the category of, I assume I can do this. I'm pretty much sure I could do this. I just need to learn how, or develop the skills, or find someone, or find something, or enroll yourself onto a course that's going to make you better at this certain thing, to help you and aid you in moving forward. Do not sit in the category of doubt. Sitting in the category of doubt of, well, I could do it, but I don't think anyone's going to follow me, or I'm not going to be successful, no one's going to listen to me, I'm going to fall at the first hurdle. So is it really worth that embarrassment? Is it really worth falling down that first hurdle? And that is what you need to dispel. Let's go back to your pros and cons list. Pros: thinking positively. Yes, I assume I can do this. I can assume I can make this plan work. I can assume that I have the skills to do this. I just need to learn how. Negative list: well, if I try and I fail, then I'm going to feel bad about it, so I probably won't try. But how do you know? Have you ever tried? Have you ever put yourself on the line? Are you the one who can empower yourself? And this is where the turning point in your life will be. This will be the point where you realise that you have the strength within you. You can make this happen. You can believe in yourself, that you can dream big. You can make it happen. Don't sit back. Do not think for 1 second that you're not worthy, you're not capable, or you don't have the skills to do it. Everybody starts from ground level. You have to build with experience, knowledge, build your confidence, build your own self-belief, and get up to the point where you're ready to step out that door and make that dream happen. So what's stopping you? Okay guys, thank you very much for tuning in for this video. Hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope it's been empowering for you. Hope you now are starting to learn to dream big and doubt small. This is the message that I'm trying to put to you today. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. As always, it's always been a pleasure to do these for you. If you have any questions, any suggestions, or any comments, please leave them down below in the comments, or contact me directly on Instagram. Just search for Positively Craig and send me a direct message, or even on Facebook, same name again, Positively Craig. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. I've been Positively Craig. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.